In your best life at any age, the phase between 50 and 56 years of age, the agony and the ecstasy, is a time of great turmoil in many, many people's lives. When we studied people's lives, this was a time when people really had to reinvent themselves. If they hadn't taken the time beforehand, it was going to be forced upon them by circumstances, either job change, health changes, or sometimes relocation. Sometimes they were just changes in terms of their own kind of world of it and a worldview. And so it's an important time to really start to think about how you might shift away from perhaps previous ways of doing things to finding new ways to do them. And that can be distressing and disturbing for people because quite often there's a period in there where there's great chaos, but there's also a period within there where there's a great kind of awakening of who you could now become. So up until this stage of life, you've often had a lot of things occur to you which haven't necessarily been under your control a lot. The way kids basically shape relationships and families is one example. The way career opportunities either come or don't come is often beyond your control. What we're starting to see during this phase of the agony and the ecstasy is the possibility of you really actively creating a life for yourself. And that life can either be created or discarded. And if it's discarded, you miss out on a great opportunity of creativity. So the answer of the turmoil of this age is to deepen your connections with people. And I'm talking not just about your romantic relationships, but also friendships. It's about building your network professionally, but also socially. It's also deepening your relationship with children if you have them. But it's also about starting to understand the new form of you. Because otherwise, if you don't start to think about that, you don't deepen yourself. And one of the tragedies of life is one where people tend not to grow within themselves a bit so that they can become their true potential. Because what's coming up is a time of freedom, hopefully, where you can start to involve yourself in parts of your life that you truly believe in, that are valuable, without necessarily having to be compelled to do so. And that's a great opportunity at this age.